Slacker Lockdown here. So today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about these new jelly soft or squishy soft stampers that I got from AliExpress. They've kind of been making the rounds. People are pretty excited about them. And actually I was asked to kind of do a little video for my friend Yvette, who's one of my good stamping friends, about them. So I thought I would give this a whirl. So I got these, as I said before, on AliExpress. The name of the seller is something like really ludicrous. Like the name is super duper long, but I will put the link in the description box below so you guys can see it, so you can tell how to purchase them. This entire set was, I want to say, not like $9.48 or something like that. I know that's such an odd number, but it was $9.48 plus and without shipping. And as you can see, it came with a double-ended squishy firm stamper. I already took it out, but I left everything in the package, and a scraper, and then these 5 silicone-like heads. So I'll show you for the stamper. This actually will look very similar to the squishy firm stamper that I purchased from Fabio Nails that I'm always talking about. That's my favorite one. This is the one that I always recommend. It's just regular squishy firm. You can see no stick, just squishiness, but generous. It's a great stamper to own if you don't have one, so it's a good deal. Gonna kind of put that to the side, and then the scraper, which blah, I don't like scrapers other than Starbucks cards or the Creative Nail Stamp Shop's scraper, which is basically a Starbucks card. So here are the heads. You see they come in 4 different colors. Even actually was excited about them because my friend was that black stamper head, like that is the color that I've been dying to have in my collection and haven't, and now here it is. So these are totally categorized as being whoops, as being jelly soft and squishy, marshmallow, all this good stuff, but in fact they're a little weird. I actually categorize this particular kind of stamper as the Marshmallow 2.0. They're sticky and they're squishy, some less squishy, as you can see, but they're definitely, squishy and sticky, but not the same as the old marshmallow material. So I'll tell you now, just based on touching these things, if I line them up from softest to firmest, with softest more going this way, the firmest one is going to be this purple. It's hard as hell. And then red, and then pink, and then white, or this clear. So what do I like about these stampers? I like that they're colored. I like that they're squishy, certainly not the squishy sticky that I'm used to, but quite good despite that. And really, the thing that's the most exciting for me is color. So how do these stampers stamp? They actually stamp pretty decently. I will say to you though that they don't stamp as well without priming as they do with. So I want to compare this a little bit. I've never talked about this stamper on my blog, so it's kind of coming out of nowhere, but to the Creative Nail Shop stamper, because if you look particularly at these clear ones, now I will put the one in that I actually already filed and primed the Creative Nail Shop stamper. But it's a very similar material. So let me take this out so you guys can see it. I actually really don't like the holder of the Creative Nail Shop stamper because it's super slick, but it also has that extreme kind of squish, and it is sticky actually. So it is also that Marshmallow 2.0 that I was talking about. I actually think this one is stickier, the little tiny one from AliExpress. So real quickly, what I want to do is compare these to my typical marshmallow stampers, and then from there I'm not going to prime them on video or anything because that's just too much, But what I do have is always I try to do this. I have a adjoining blog post that matches this, and it will show you right up close swatches on each of these heads with primed and unprimed, so you can see how the pickup is. Okay, so got a little bit closer for you guys so you can see. Here's all the AliExpress stampers. I'll try to keep these in the field, but kind of not so much in the way. And I'm going to move out the Creative Shop stamper, so AliExpress, and let's do some comparisons. So just so you can see, and I think it helps. So I'm going to start by the softest one, just showing you the squish and the stick. And you can see there's my finger kind of needing time to pull away. The red. The bottom, squishing, and you can see again, maybe not as sticky as that white one, right? And then pink, which is really one of the softest ones. Lots of elasticity and deformity here. See how squishy that one is. And then again. Now mind you, all of these are unprimed. So what's kind of cool about that, I actually believe that priming makes stampers stickier. Because you really expose the components that the head is made of a little bit more, and if you mix that with acetone, as I do, like wiping it off, you can really see the stampers become more, just a touch more sticky. Not a ton, but just a touch. And this one you see, I'm just adjusting my light, this one not really that sticky, right, compared to the pink and the white. And I did the red, and here's the purple. This is the one I call the Bad Mama Jamma. It's so tough. Flip it over, squish it, squish it, squish it, turn it. And also not very, like, this one is not sticky at all. So this one's basically, I would categorize this one actually is like just plain old squishy firm. It's barely got anything going for it here. Okay, so rather than keep going down and doing this over and over again, because I think it would be horrendously tedious to do that, I'm gonna compare this stamper to Creative Shop side by side, do the squish and stick, and then I'll do it compared to the marshmallow stamper from Messy Mansion, Fabernails, and the old Fabernails in the old Winstonia store. Okay, so again, AliExpress, Creative Shop. You can see actually the AliExpress one is a little more squishy. To the side, you see it's squeezing. This one's also extremely malleable, though. I love this, how soft this is. Squishing. These are basically the same stamper, right? The AliExpress one's a little bit, it's stickier though. But you see, my finger's sticking to the Creative Shop one, and certainly you know, because I showed you, it definitely sticks. You see the back of my hand sticking? Definitely sticky to the AliExpress one. This is impressive considering I haven't even removed the shine yet. Messy Mansion. Oh, just so you know, if you're comparing pinks, this is the Messy Mansion pink, and this is the AliExpress pink. So the pink of the AliExpress stamper is just a little bit more delicate. So I'll move that back out of the way. And let's do it again. Squish. I actually think these have equal amounts of squishiness. See, they pretty much deform exactly the same. And then in terms of stickiness, a bit stickier than the Messy Mansion as well. Okay, moving on. Old Fabric Nails stamper. The reason why this has shine on it is because this is one of my reserves. My old Fabric Nails stamper currently has a decal on it, and I was like not willing to take it off because I haven't covered it in polish, so I'll just try it with a brand new one, but it really should not matter, right? So again, just squishing. Can you guys see that well? I don't know. Here, there we go. Fabric Nails, bit more squishy. And remember, Fabric Nails is Generation 1 marshmallow. This is old. You can't purchase it anymore. But still, it's Generation 1. Still my favorite marshmallow stamper. These new ones are the Generation 2. And you can see, like, they're just made of different substances. They're very different. That's fine. Just kind of pointing it out to you there. So yeah, and then you see same sticky quality. Whoops. And certainly the Fabric Nails are like unquestioningly marshmallows that are sticky. Here's my old Winstonia store stamper. Let me take it out of the cap. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, the Winstonia one is sticking to the paper that's underneath. I could feel it. Actually, it's just sticking in my hand. And now you know why I like this one so much. Put over and give them a squeeze so you can see. These are thicker, by the way. I don't know if you can tell that. The old marshmallow stampers tend to be a lot thicker than their newer counterparts. So much stickier. Just the kind of sticky even is different. That's why I'm calling them the 2.0s, because they are so very different. And finally, Magno Nails stamper, which is a lot firmer than this one. And whoops, knocking stuff. Less squishy. This one's definitely more squishy. I'm pushing with all my might. And then in terms of stickiness, it's quite sticky. Same as this one. So there we have it. A little comparison of the AliExpress soft jelly, I don't know, extra soft, however these seller categorizes these stampers. Again, I'll put the link for where you can purchase these in the box below. I'll also put the link to the corresponding blog post. And there, not only will you find swatches, primed and unprimed, but also measurements, etc. That you can take a look at. I hope this is really helpful for people who are considering them. One thing I would stress to you, rather than buying them from the US, unless you're absolutely desperate, just get them from AliExpress. I bought them like 4 weeks ago, so yes, it took a month, but when you consider how many stampers I just compared to, I had absolutely no rush to get these. Sometimes when you buy these plates stateside, by a reseller in the US, they always, it's not even sometimes, they always charge more than what I feel is reasonable to pay, when as a whole I got an entire stamper, scraper, and 5 heads for like $10, which you can probably get it cheaper if you use the mobile AliExpress, because they always have a deal, versus what usually ends up happening is this, just the heads alone would cost you, I think the last time I saw one of the US resellers was like $15, and it's just for the heads, which I think is ridiculous. Oh, by the by, but that also is, I should say, that's also probably because you're paying for the convenience of getting them quicker. But if you can, just get them from AliExpress. You'll be fine. Yeah, by the by, I wanted to mention to you that these do fit very nicely into the gray stamper that comes with it. So you got everything. You're all set to rock and roll and stamp. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have questions, please let me know. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. All right, bye.